Hello. Oops. Hello, people. Hello. One drunk man. First, as usual. Soch Sensei Ja. Hello. Kreeth. Goddream. Lana. Hello. Raz. Calvin. Zemnova. Mickballs. Hey, Mick. What's up? Cats. Welcome back. MF. Gringo, Mark C, hello, hello, hello everyone, hello gamers. That board is everything I've ever wanted. Hello XES2, how are you doing today? What is Ariba gamers? Hello, Trin, hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Hey, Mr. Salvin, thank you so much for the tier 1. 3 months. Thank you, thank you. You building my keyboard today? Is it your keyboard? I don't know. Can you prove it? Can you prove that this is your keyboard? There is a way to prove that this is your keyboard, but I'm not sure if you can prove it. Dustin, hello. How are you doing? Brrr. Time out, Salvin. Just send it my way and I'll prove it? No, no, no. You need to prove it now. All you need to do is send me a receipt of the board of your purchase, and not really a purchase actually, but you know, that would be one way to prove your ownership. My kid ate it. Oh, that's a classic. Wait, is your kid like the dog ate it? You know, it's the same kind of excuse. Your kid ate it though. Your kid ate the receipt then. That's not good for the kid. Happens to the best of us. You have a Schrodinger on my fave bongo parents. My internet is horrible right now, but I hope things are going well. Oh, Croissant, I'm sorry. I hope you're back in the land of good internet soon. Potato paper? You mean GMK trays? Those are potato paper made. So does that mean that the receipt was a GMK tray? Alright, let's so today is a very special build, my friends. It's been in the works for a while. Rob, hello. So basically the build that we are going to be doing today is a Keycult number 1 revision 1, as the title says. And as the title says, it's the Clackers Cure edition. And so Clackers Cure was a charity event held some time ago, and essentially one of the silent auction prices. There was a silent auction for a variety of donated products. One of them was a Caustic custom-anodized Keycult number 1, revision 1, TKL. And so the winner of that grand prize was very kind to reach out to me to ask me to build this keyboard for them. They are more than capable of building it themselves, but they wanted to make it special, and they asked me to mod the switches and build it. And so preparing all the different parts, putting them all together, took some time. So like including the key set and the keycaps, pretty much everything. You'll see everything. So yeah. Kanye, did Kanye win it? No. Mr. West did not win it. Disco Black sold it. You make everything special? Come on, guys. Quaver, you burned yourself with the iron for the first time today when my dad came in and distracted me. Ouch. Ouch, ouchie. But anyway, so you can just check out Clackers Care. I mean, it was an event already held. So let's actually check out what that was about. So, you know, I'm gonna go to my browser. I have it open already. But basically, Clackers Care was a streamed event. So it was like a live stream marathon with a bunch of different content creators in the community. And, you know, it was a donation for COVID-19. This was back when it started. And then, like, you know, a bunch of people participated in this event. A bunch of sponsors. And one of the events, you know, this was, you know, back in May. And one of the things that happened was this silent auction, as I said. And, you know, here is the Keycult number 1, revision 1 that we'll be building today. And then, you know, Bauer, Kepler, a bunch of other things that were sold during this event. So yeah, and the entirety of these funds were donated towards direct relief for COVID-19. So this was indeed a charity event. And yeah, so I'll be showing so here's some photos. You can see the photos here, but we'll actually see this IRL. So let's go and unpack this keyboard, shall we? Alright. So, first of all, we have all the components here. So we have 7U stabilizer kit. We have GMK First Love. And then you have Cherry MX Black switches with purple TX films and Tribosys 32.4 with 63.5 SPRiT springs, modified by yours truly, and some artisans that will match. We'll show you these at the end. And then, of course, we have the protagonist of today's stream. Here's the board. So let's unpack this bad boy. Alright. So just our good old TX bag. So I assume, I don't know. So I assume this is gonna be our PCB. Indeed it is. Our Keycult TKL PCB by Welba. Wrapped in wonderful Keycult packing paper. Is this board for you or a commission? This is for a client. This is for a client. SRLQ, hello, how are you doing? I want to make a keyboard case with a Pulp Fiction light. That would be interesting. Fuego, thank you so much for the tier 1. Welcome back for 4 months. Here we have our... oops. Let's see. Is it focusing yet? Is it focusing yet? Is it focusing yet? I see. There we go. Here we have our Keycult Authentication Card. You've seen this guy before, probably, in other builds. So Keycult comes with a bag? No. No, this is a bag provided by the customer, the client. So, number 1, TKL. The variant is Purple Fade. Release Clackers Care. It has no serial number, as it's a 1 of 1 keyboard. Alright. So here is the board. Look at that. So as you can see, depending on the lighting, it'll look purple or blue. Has a fade, has like a vertical fade coming down from here, and then slight hue differences along the length as well. But mostly it's this purple to blue change depending on the lighting, with a silver mid piece for the accent and a silver plate, a matched aluminum plate, my bad. It's a silver accent but a matched aluminum plate. Yep, so this is it. So this is the Purple Fade colorway. So it was custom anodized by Caustic Customs. We previously built a keyboard anodized by Caustic Customs. That was the Kintsugi N-Dash that we built some time ago. So this will be the second time I build a Caustic Customs anodized keyboard. Last time was an N-Dash by Finerworks. Today will be Keycult number 1. And so, I brought out my Keycult prototype board. This is the number 1 prototype, the original prototype of the number 1. To celebrate this occasion. So you can just put this aside for now. I actually did the honors of already testing the PCB. So let's actually open this case now. What is a keycap on my Keycult? So you can do exclamation keyboard and you'll get information about my current keyboard. That anodizing is very unique. Yes. The Caustic Customs does a magnificent job of anodizing, and it's like pretty much as good as like any like really high quality factory anodizing that I've seen. It's probably better than that. The finish is impeccable, completely smooth. No flaws, no blemishes. The fade is really subtle. Obviously, the most noticeable part is right here, where the gradient is the most, I guess, has the largest change. But yeah, Caustic Customs does really, really good anodizing. Definitely not a cheap price to pay, however, for their anodizing. Steven definitely has quite a bit of a charge for anodizing. I've definitely heard that it can cost anywhere from $300 to $500 to anodize a keyboard. Obviously, with quality like this, I can totally see why. There were other additions like the Alliance and the Horde board, custom anodizing that Keycult commissioned before. There was like, you know, there have been like Kintsugi, there have been a ton. You can go on Caustic Customs Anodizing, like on the Instagram page. It's gonna be, the Instagram page is gonna be instagram.com/caustic_customs_anodizing. They go by Steven, and yeah, you can check out their page there. They do like paintball guns and stuff, as well. So it's not just keyboards. Keyboards are more of a side thing, I would say. What desk mat do you have in the back? This is a GMK Darling desk mat. I got it from Novel Keys a while back. Alright, so this is the top. It's a Win Key top, as you can tell. No Win keyless blockers. Nice gradient on the inside as well. Completely smooth. No blemishes. Nothing that seems out of place that I can see. Yep, no screw hole blemishes. Maybe like a slight tool mark here, but nothing noticeable really at first glance. So, and then this is the plate. Wow. Aluminum plate. Wow. This is like really awesome. Same thing, really smooth finish. I mean, I wish I could show you the finish better, but you can see there really it's very fine grit. Like it just feels extremely smooth. It doesn't seem like it's thickened anywhere. No weird discrepancies, so it's good. And this is the mid piece. Obviously, this is our daughter board. Let's see. Nothing customized on the interior, actually. That's what I'm noticing right away. There's no engravings. There's no serial numbers. Nothing. It's blank. It's a mid piece with a blank slate. So kind of unique in that sense, actually. But yeah. Hello, John. Hello. Yeah, so a blank silver aluminum mid piece. I can remove it if you guys want me to, but you know, let me know if you do want me to remove this piece. It seems like the daughter board's already in there. Actually, I'm gonna remove it just for the sake of checking the daughter board, actually. Whoever bought this paid a pretty penny for it. It went to a good cause, though. Yeah, I believe the top bid is listed on their website. So it's public info. I believe it was something like 3.8 grand, something like that. It's quite a chunk of money, but you know, for a good cause. Okay, so this is the mid piece. Just the usual Keycult mid piece, slots right into the bottom, and as you can see, even the base on the interior, it's still anodized, and it's perfectly done even on the interior. It's superb. It's great. All right, looks like the daughter board is here just fine. Just gonna double check. And actually, we might as well test it, because if I'm gonna close it anyway, I want to know that it's gonna be functional. Because there is another daughter board here, so I could of course be using this other one, but If there already is one that works here, then I can just use this one. See. Okay. Okay, it seems to be detected. Just gotta make sure it's up on VIA, and then we can proceed from here. Just waiting for it to open. Alright, cool. It's detected just fine. Alright, good. So we can use this daughter board without any issues then. Hopefully the length of this is comparable. Seems to be the same. Okay. Hello, gecko in a box. Hello. I hope you are all having a wonderful Thursday evening for those who are on the East Coast, afternoon, West Coast, and probably morning for those in the other side of the world, or late at night too. So hopefully you all have had a good week so far. Alright, so for now I'm just gonna put the case aside while we assemble the stabilizers and the rest. I'm actually just gonna put the corner screws on there so that it stays closed. Okay. Okay, cool. So, all good up until this point. Let's put that here maybe. Alright, let's get this going. Alright, now that the unboxing's been done, I didn't want to unbox something else. I have some mail for myself. So, last KeyCon, during the KeyCon event, I won this tiny artisan case by Germ. I think they go by what do they go by? I forget their like artisan name specifically, but I know them as Germ. They make like this kaiju sort of looking artisan. But yeah, and they make these boxes too. These 3D printed little artisan boxes. So let's see. Okay. And the surprise is that it has ta-da, a Lightning Keyboards logo. Okay, so oh, it looks like it comes with a little stand. How do you assemble this? Let's see. I'm not sure right now, but it looks like it comes with a clear cover. Is this the crushable case TPU? It's by Germ. I don't know what it's called. Cool. Look at that. Blue, 2-layered blue case with a cover. 9 artisans fit in here. I can't figure this out though. Let's see. Is it supposed to go in like this? Wait, how is it supposed to go like this, right? So, assume this goes in here. It's supposed to fit. What about I'm breaking from here? Okay, it's kind of tight, so I'm kind of afraid I'm gonna break something. And there we go. Maybe there. Okay, and then like that. Oh, cool. Okay. Alright. So I think this is an extra. But you can display it too. Like that. That's kind of cool. That's nice. Maybe I can display some artisans on here. But yeah. Neat. This is very cute. I like this. I like it. Lizardan, hello. Germ made one out of material you could crush into a little ball, it will return to shape. No, so okay, that's not it then. Yeah, I certainly did not get any disclaimers that this was a crushable material. Yeah, 100% no. So, IDK. Alright. Let's do stats. So, when I asked the person who owns this board about the layout, they told me a certain layout. Well, they told me I was like, you know, what layout do you want? And, you know, they told me like, oh, like this, this, and this, and this. And then I was like, you know, in my opinion, for TKL, there's only one correct layout. And today, they said they want the dealer's choice. So, dealer's choice it is. The only correct layout is gonna be step caps lock, regular right shift, regular backspace, regular enter, and regular right shift. Okay, and 7U spacebar, of course. So yeah, that's the dealer's choice for today. Full caps. Please time out Godream for 2 minutes. I said 2 minutes, but 10 minutes. I mean, okay, you can bring him back in 2 minutes. Full cap's bad. Full cap's bad. Yes, full cap is bad. Step caps lock is the way. This is deserved. Woo! Our mods ban heretics. Okay. So watch your language in this stream. I like full caps over step caps lock. I like step caps lock like all the time. Just aesthetic? Yeah, so I mean, 2 things, aesthetic, and the second thing is basically like to prevent people from like accidentally pressing that on with a pinky. But yeah. I know that people use control a lot, me too, but I still prefer the look of step caps lock, so I still use step caps lock. Key. And no, so the actual request, I'll tell you. The actual request, they asked for split backspace because they're used to using 65% and under. So I can understand using. I actually use split backspace for 65% and under a lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time. And so they requested split backspace, but I was like, wait. I mean, I didn't say anything. I just put a default emoji. Oh no, I put a monka shake emoji, and that was enough. All it took was one emote. One emote to rule them all. One monka to shake them. You peer pressure your client? Yes, I did. I mean, they're a friend of mine, so it's like, you know. I gently prodded them in the right direction. I just gave them the wrong treatment. At least I didn't do it like in certain, you know, public, televised events out there. I prefer the term enlighten. Bro, stepped enter when? Oh man. I've seen stepped control and stepped alt. I haven't seen and step shift. I have not seen stepped enter though. Enter is the only key. Oh, I have seen a step enter on a numpad, but I haven't seen it on a regular ANSI enter. Wait, have I? No, I haven't. I've seen it on like a BAE shaped, like stepped. I've seen that too on the vintage board. Now I feel self-conscious about my regular caps and split backspace. Okay, I will only, personally, the only reason I don't like split backspace on a TKL or in a 75% even, is because, so when you split the backspace goes here, and then you get pipe and tilde here, right? Or grave or tilde, right? But the problem is that if you do that, then you have another key here. So what do you map this key and what do you map this key for? What would you guys do? Would you map this as escape? That's wrong. 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 Delete? Wrong. See? treating a TKL like a 60%, I might as well, I'll chop your TKL by hand. You don't deserve a TKL if you're gonna treat it like a 60%. Delete becomes RGB macro. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, someone last night was saying, oh, Lightning is an unbiased, blah 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 keyboard person, blah blah blah. And I was like, wait, unbiased? A Defoe emote? Yeah, I'm totally unbiased. Very unbiased with regards to layouts. And R5. Lightning delusional to I'm simply faded. Purple faded. Bro, Krellbit split his Jane R shift and backspace? Yeah, it's just terrible. I can see split right shift being more functional, but split backspace really tilts me because of that extra key that it adds when you already have a million keys. You have so many keys. Why do you need an extra key? You already have a lot of keys around. Don't ruin the aesthetic. Plates and PCB shouldn't even allow split backspace. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. Curly also lubed his slip line to get it to close. And he criticized me for being unable to close it. Okay. Okay, Krellbit. I see you. Gonna fight him at Keycon 2021, bro. Wanna join me? If you come to Keycon 2021, that'll be interesting, Droke. If you show up, maybe this fight will happen. Outside. You wanna fight, bro? You wanna fight? Clipped, he's scared. I would love a TKO with F13. F13, yes or no? I don't mind F13. I think it looks cramped though. I set this. I think I set this yesterday. F13 is very cool, but it does look a little cramped on the top row. But I think maybe it's just because I'm not exposed to it nearly enough to sort of like get used to it and think like it's normal. I hate F13 sold my Jane 2C for that reason. I also don't got resin. Yeah. Caustic F13 blocker is best. Yeah, so putting a blocker there is kind of interesting. It still does cramp up your... make your F1 through 12 look kind of cramped, right? But yeah, the blocker can work too, though. I mean, it's a way to go around that. Kaze is pretty hot. Kaze is windy. Picture people just tossing keycaps at each other in a Keycon fight. I hope they toss each other expensive artisans so I can just show up and pick them all up and run. Keycon 2021 is in Oaxaca? Dude, if Keycon 2021 happened in Oaxaca, man, we would get so crunk with mezcal and shit. Oh my god. And Oaxaca, oh god, Oaxaca has wonderful food too. So good. But all the mezcal, oh man, oof. Oof. $300 artisan flying in the air. People tossing wrist breakers and HBCPs. Dude. Oh my god. Those are way heavy. But no, just toss some beam springs around. You know? No big deal. Toss some original Space Cadet keyboards like terminals. Not sure if you guys have seen those. But if you look it up, it'll show up. It's like it's known to be the holy grail among vintage keyboards. The Space Cadet, the original like Space Cadet, like APL, or I mean Lisp, keyboard. I'm Canadian. What did you just say? I don't speak Canadian. There's a Oaxacan restaurant in Okinawa called Dos Manos. A Japanese couple who went to Mexico to cook for 10 years and came back with 9 kids. Hello? Like, what? 10 years, 9 kids? What in the world? Them some fertile lands down in Oaxaca, man. Gotta help the population growth. Yo, that's toxic. Oh my god. I think Mexico's population is large enough. I think it has like 130 million people or something like that, and growing. Probably maybe like 150 by now. I don't even know what the census is like now. But when I was growing up, it was like 120 million people in Mexico. What area do you grow up at? I was born in Guadalajara, and then I moved to Mexico City. I lived there for a bit, and then I moved to Guanajuato. I moved around a lot more than that, but the other times kind of I wouldn't really count them because they're very short term. And then mainly lived in the Mexico City and León, Guanajuato, which is like a smaller city in the middle of Mexico. Mexico City the longest time though, so I'm a city boy. Okinawans have a lot of kids compared to mainland. Oh yeah, I guess I could see. Yeah, I do know that. That's kind of more regular. I have heard about it before. I do know some Okinawan people, so. But I think they're like from Hawaii, but they have Okinawan like heritage, and they have like relatives that they visit often in Okinawa. I work with a lot of people from Mexico City. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Mexico City is just you know. Bro, I'm from a small town just outside of León. Where? Like Silao, San Pancho. Small town though. Small town. Lagos? I don't know. Oh, San Jose La Paz. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. Super small town, yeah. Yeah, I do know San Jose La Paz. That's cool, man. Nine kids is an exaggeration, but this is a restaurant? Oh, I believe you. I believe whatever you say, Mr. Jack Static. I trust that this restaurant is probably really good. Man. That's so interesting though. Mexican restaurant and like Oaxaca inspired Mexican restaurant in Okinawa. That's just so funny. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, sure. Sorry about that. I forget that the camera is a little bit pointed this way. Because in my view, it's kind of far from my hand, like from my head. So I would rather sometimes put it close to my head so I can see what's going on. But yeah, sure. Authentic mom and pop joint. Oh man, that sounds great. Any group buy you're excited for? Wait, hold up. My buddy's like the tallest Oaxacan I've ever met, like 5'5", and he showed me pics of home. It's like paradise. Dude, Oaxaca is great to travel. Do you know that Oaxaca has like 500 little towns in the same state? 500. Compared to all the other states that have like maybe a few dozen at most. But any GB that I'm excited for would be... I mean, I'm excited for Andromeda personally, although I'm not sure I'll afford it. I'll be able to afford it. I just have a lot of other things to pay for. Not in keyboards, so... but yeah, Andromeda would be the main one that I would be very excited about. What else? I mean, I'm excited to see that thermals are shipping slash being received by people. I think thermal is a very cool board. That I think for a lot of people might have slept on when it first ran. When it ran like a year ago or whatever. So pretty cool to see those popping up. What else? I would love if Wood slash Finderwork would do an N- public group buy soon. TM. Do you get a thermal? I might be getting one from the extras, so we'll see. I mean, you know, gotta wait for it. But no, I did not originally participate in the thermal group buy because I did not have the money. Actually, I had a friend offer me, be like, "Oh, do you want to really buy this? Like, I could buy it for you." I was like, "No, I don't. I don't like borrowing money and stuff like that. It's just bad. Don't treat your friendships with money. Like, don't involve money in your friendships. Terrible idea. You'll ruin the friendship." At least that's my opinion about it. But yeah. Hello, Quub02, Quub. I don't know. Any upcoming keyboard you're excited about? Excited. Upcoming keyboard that's shipping to me. Ogre, I would be excited about. Profit, I would be excited about. So they're both 60%, but they're kind of interesting. So I definitely want to check those out. I think Profit, I think I'm very excited about just because it's just kind of different. I mean, I've seen like typing videos, I've seen like people assembling them, but I still want to see that in person. I don't really. I honestly do. I'll be honest with you. Like, I obviously put up typing videos and such, but I really don't get much from typing videos. I personally don't see much utility in them. Mostly because it just isn't the same experience to watch a video versus seeing it in person, and so I only just get the rough idea and then kind of hope that I'll get to build one, or I'll get to see you at a meetup, something like that. I mean, of course, meetups are not possible now, but when they are, I would hope that I could see something that I haven't seen before. That's where I gather a lot of info, honestly. Like, a lot of boards that I don't know about, I gather a lot of info from going to meetups and checking them out, asking the owner about it, being like, hey, like, how do you like this? Like, what do you like about it? Like, having the time to figure that out. Abu Raya public buy when? Abu Raya would be great, but I think Abu Raya is technically not sure it's gonna be allowed. It does step on a little bit of IP. I've lent money before not expecting it back, and people just avoid me because they think I want it returned. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Yeah, I don't like to neither borrow money nor ask for it. It just, like, yeah, like lending money or borrowing it, you know, like it definitely sours relationships with people. It's just money definitely like changes a lot of things. So yeah, I don't do that. I don't treat people that I care about with money. It's just bad. Especially if it's a large sum, of course. But even if it's not a large sum, sometimes it can look like a large sum to them. So it's just not a good thing. Wait a second. Oh, here it is. The greatest use for typing videos is ASMR and filmmaking a la K3Z. K3Z does some really nice videos for sure. I don't have the creativity nor the time to be creative, I guess. Actually, no. It's mostly that I just don't have the creativity. I don't have a creative bone in my body. If I had someone to direct me, I would be, or produce, rather. I would be so down to do things. Like, I get a lot of boards and stuff, but I never get cool ideas. I like sticking to routines. I'm a very boring person in that sense. I like to talk. I like to hang out and stuff, but ask me to create something or do something funny, creative, whatever. It's hard. I'll be the Lightning Keyboard's creative director. I mean, I would be down for that. Do something funny, please. What? That's so much pressure. I like to use typing videos to practice lighting and audio. Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually, yeah. Although, I actually don't like the idea of lighting in videos, because lighting in videos is a completely different monster from lighting in photographs. You know? Then again, I don't work in... I've never in my life worked in video, like in a post-pro sort of setting, like post-processing and stuff. So I can't say much about it. I know that people kind of go crazy over it, and it's a lot of work. Spend hours and hours in post. Photography is a bit different, I feel. Finderworks X Lighting XI. That would be dope. Sounds good. Where can I sign up? Your streams and videos are well done. They're okay. They're passable in my opinion. Like, I would love to have much better. I mean, the obvious things that I need for production is I need lighting. I need to buy a key light, like, desperately. I desperately need a key light. I desperately need some, like, smaller lights to put in the background and stuff. Like, yeah, man. I mean, I know a lot of things about lighting and stuff. I don't get them because I haven't spent the money and time to do it. I think it's mostly money related though. Like, if I had more of a budget allocated towards it and actually carried it out, it would be much easier. But I have to be very honest with you. I am very hesitant to spend too much on gear just because I know that it's a hobby. It's a passion project, but at the same time, it's not like, I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know how long I'm actually gonna be using it for. I'm the kind who buys stuff and never sells it, which is a kind of a bummer. Like, I have consoles. Like, I have like 2 or 3 3DSs. I have like a Wii U. Like, I have my Switch, right? I have all these old consoles that nobody cares about anymore, but because I never sold them. I never wanted to. I have like strategy guides all over the place. I have like at least like 20 or 30 strategy guides here and there, like art books and shit. Like, they're all in my closet. Like, I have like, I collected like, yeah, I collected like, you guys know like the amiibo for Smash? I have like 50 of them in the closet. It's so bad. I like collected like the whole Smash roster, and then it's just sitting in a closet now. Yeah, it's a problem. I kind of hoard, and like, not in a, like, I don't do it like willingly per se, or like kind of like in the sense that like I'm gonna be like, oh, I need them all, but it's kind of like I buy one, and then some other time I'm like, oh, this looks nice, and then I get that, oh, this is on sale, let me get it, okay, I get that, oh, this looks cool, okay, I get it, and then maybe like the use only comes in like a few weeks, and then like, it's like, oh, okay, I gotta clean this up. So you clean it up, and then you never pull it back out, so it stays in there, and then it gets packed when you move, and yeah. Stuff accumulates like that. Gave all my old video game stuff to a collector friend. I just gave it. I gave all my old. I gave out like my N64, my GameCube, and my Super Nintendo to like my, I guess my godson technically, because I grew up Catholic. But yeah, I gave it to like a younger person who just like, you know, was growing up, and I was like, oh, like, you know, I grew up playing games, so they might benefit from playing games. And then I totally regretted getting rid of my GameCube because I wanted to play Melee. GameCube is coming back as a retro? That's pretty cool. Will it be the same? Will it have like the same feel to it? Because it was dope. GameCube was such a good console. So many good games. People are modding it. Fave games on SNES? Probably the easiest I would mention right off the bat is A Link to the Past. And Chrono Trigger, yeah. Chrono Trigger, A Link to the Past, Secret of Mana, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario World are all easy choices for me. Easy, easy, easy choices. But A Link to the Past is easily GOAT. The best. Super Mario RPG is amazing. Amazing game. I never finished Chrono Trigger. It's really long, Chrono Trigger. I did play it like 3 or 4 times though. Yeah. Well, I only played it several times because I wanted to be a completionist. I'm that kind of person who plays games multiple times just to get that 100%. Secret of Mana was awesome, but it was so hard, actually. I lost so many times in that one. Like, I would die so much. That game actually was hard. It's like less forgiving, I feel, compared to other RPGs that I like, JRPG style play, like games I had played before. It's just like very hard for some reason. I mean, I remember when I first played Final Fantasy VII on PS1. Man, you know, what's that part of the game when you after you like during which you can find Vincent? Fuck, that part of the game, there was a boss around that time, and I just couldn't beat it for like the longest time. So bad. And then one day I returned to it, maybe like months or almost a year later. I was like, oh, okay, this is actually not too bad. But yeah, it's weird. Sometimes you just can't beat certain bosses for a long time. Yo, what's up, Dan? Hello, Dan Millman. Steven Minecraft. Yeah, I saw that. My roommate showed that to me. It was pretty funny. Like the video, like the character video from the direct. I like that Smash has been adding like random content like that. It's kind of fun. It's a fun collab for sure. It's a Keycult kind of day, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Keycult kind of day. Reppin' Keycult everywhere. Keycult shirt, Keycult board, more Keycult, all the Keycult. Get a Keycult tattoo on your forehead? How about no? Nostalgia City for sure. Yeah. Good stuff. I mean, old games, always fun. Although, I definitely don't play old games as much anymore because I just have played them a lot, and then I want to play new stuff that I haven't played or haven't caught up with. I definitely have like a backlog of things I haven't played. Always down for new stuff too, though. So I'm personally not like not as nostalgic anymore, I would say. But I mean, I do think about like some games I do like playing over and over again. Like one game I played a lot over and over again was like A Link to the Past and Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I played those 3 games like I don't even know, beat them maybe like a dozen times, and like just a regular, no speed running, no random crap, no challenges like that. I mean like harder difficulty, yes, but not like challenge like speed running and stuff like that. Lightning, do you have an Amazon wishlist by any chance? Wishlist. Well, my wishlist is very simple right now. I just want a Godox VL150 with a softbox. That's all I want right now. That's what I'm aiming to get right now. A VL150 with a softbox. I need a C stand desperately. I want to upgrade my desk. And maybe I was thinking of a wide prime, but or like wide lens, like a Zeiss or something, but not sure about that part yet. Send a link. I think that's a cool goal. How do you? I need to make a proper wish list. Actually, I haven't made one. So if I make one, I'll post it later on. Wait, hold up. I was gonna drink some water. Play Spelunky 2 on stream so I can laugh at all the deaths. I think you could watch me play like Shovel Knight and it would be still very funny. Because Shovel Knight, I also sort of like platformers like that. I suck at them. I think. I would say I'm not too good at them. But I do like playing them. I mean, I have to say, I'm not good at games in general, but I do enjoy playing them a lot, so like, yeah. I mean, nowadays I don't play much. I'll occasionally, like, you know, I'll play like Among Us with friends, or like Fall Guys, and like, you know, random short stuff like that, easy stuff. I love Spelunky because you die in such ridiculous ways. Does sound fun though. Alright, let's try this. I don't think we need the washers though, because these PCBs don't have any copper near the stabilizers. So maybe I'll just do it on the backspace one. Have you seen the March 65? Yeah, someone showed me that. It's like a flat keyboard with, like it's like $250, and yeah, I saw that. Looked decent for the price. I thought it was okay for the price. I mean, obviously I can't attest for quality because I don't know. I haven't ever seen them before. But yeah, looked like not a bad deal for a 65%, like pseudo 65, I guess. But yeah, looked interesting for sure. Is this a Welba PCB? Yeah, the Keycult #1s and #2s, any of the modern ones anyway, they take Welba PCBs. I mean, actually, pretty much, yeah. Like all of the Keycult releases have that, except for maybe this one uses essentially like the A87 PCB style, so that's like H87A or TX87. I think this one has a TX87 right now. Is that V3 CRP? No, it's not. This is OG Cherry. What's my overhead camera mounted on? It's actually mounted on an Elgato multi-mount because it's on my desk. So that's why I need to upgrade my desk. The reason why I want to upgrade my desk is because by upgrading my desk, I can move a bunch of stuff around that's on my right now. I can shift my desk over slightly and I can put a C-stand on top of me. And I wanna remodel my room around my furniture, and in order to do that I want to wait until I upgrade all my furniture first, so that way I don't do things in parts and make it all messy. Do you live in a studio? I live in a 3-bedroom apartment with 2 roommates. It's like 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So yeah, it's a shared living space. Well, like, you know, obviously this is my bedroom, but yeah. In Manhattan, that's sick. I mean, well, I live in Manhattan, but I live way far up in Manhattan. So, housing prices are much cheaper up here. I live like closer to the George Washington Bridge. So that's pretty far up. So it takes me at least like 40 minutes to get to Times Square. It takes me like almost an hour and 10 minutes to get to Brooklyn. If it's fast, like on an express train, it takes me like 45 minutes still. 45 to 50 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, I technically live in Manhattan, but it's basically as far as the Bronx. So yeah. Very different from what people expect when they say Manhattan. Do you go to Yonkers ever? Not really, no. You're really in the Bronx, basically. But it's not. Except it's not. Except it's still Manhattan. You know? I see famous people around here. Like Lin-Manuel Miranda, for example. I've seen him a few times. So you're saying you're famous. I don't know, you tell me, Obsidian. Am I famous? I'm probably famous for all the wrong things anyway. Famous for eating potato starch GMK trays. Famous for, I don't know, being a weeb. And a keyboard streamer. I need to see a clip of that if it happened. Oh, just look for it. Just go to my clips. It should be like one of the few top ones. If you just sort by top, it should be easy to find. Oops. Yeah. It's okay. I only did it because I wanna, because I'm a Nathan wannabe. That's why. Teha types wannabes have to do it. If you don't do it, you can't call yourself a true follower of Teha types. How is it with Valentina? Wait, you're a weeb? Unsubbed? Okay, bye. Bye, Felicia. Anything? Obsidian thinks that, but I don't know. I don't know that's right. Where do you currently get good MX Blacks? You just keep buying them until you get good ones. Everyone has a price? No, that's true. Everyone does have a price. Hello, Diego. Hello, Mr. Diego. I have a request. No, but honestly, Draxion, a good MX Blacks, you just have to trust people when they buy them and they tell you, oh, it's a good batch. Or you harvest them and hope it's a good one. Really, like really, that's the only way. It's always been like that. That's just the way it goes with. Can you build my next TKL with no stabs? Okay. If you pay me and don't complain, I'll build your TKL with no stabs. I'll send it back to you though. You have to figure out what you do after that though. I don't mind. If you're gonna pay me for it, I'll do it. It saves me time. Then you have him desolder, like have me desolder? That's fair. I'll charge for the desolder too though. Hold up. Three builds, one board, worth it. I know. Easy. Easy, like $300 invoice. Easy clap. Hi, I would like this hand-wired convex dactyl build. How many dollars? I don't know. Depends on how I would do it, depending on how long it would take me. Just kidding. I don't do hand-wired builds though. Hand-wired builds are just too time consuming in my opinion. But yeah, I don't do it for good reason. I've done hand-wired before. I don't like it though. I think people who do hand-wired is like it's cool, but it's just not for me because it's just very time consuming and I don't think it's just efficient at all. Like it just there's just better ways to go about it, I think. That is the limit? Yeah, the limit is hand-wired for sure. Hand-wired is just too much. It just takes too long. Need supplies too. I don't have like all the wires that you need for that. Just, yeah. The newest retools that are supposedly good are in. Yeah, it happens on and off. Retool blacks, retool MX blacks, it'll just come and go. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. You just gotta trust people. Sometimes people might actually just debate you and be like, hey, these are good, and then you buy them and they're shit. It's happened. It happens to a lot of people. Also, maybe when they tell you it's good, it's already too late because you know it was good for them, but not for you, because you're gonna be in the next batch that they send out, right? So, and also you don't know, like they might be getting these large vats of switches, and they're just scooping them up like by weight and like just like randomly. So you'll probably just get random switches. So sometimes good, sometimes bad. That's just the way it be. Just use one of those switch break-in machines. I saw there was that guy on Mech Market who like had like made some jig to do that. I thought that was interesting. I was like, I kind of want to learn how to do that, or more like, I kind of think it's interesting, but at the same time, man, it's like, how loud must that be? Like that thing must be loud, right? It is loud. Yeah. All right. There's like a video on that post actually, Obsidian. So you can actually tell. I've learned many things in my time. Okay, boomer. Hey, Crabback, how are you doing? Hold up. Alright, I mean, it's time to test our stabs soon. I think that should be good enough for now. Alright, stab time. Key set. I have GMK first love. All good. How are you? I'm doing all right. Building more often than I assumed I would be this week because I just haven't had as much work, I guess, or things to sort out. So that's been kind of nice. Just cranking out a bunch of boards, I guess. Do you like bags for storing caps? I'm thinking of getting GMK trays. JTK trays. I would use bags if I don't have any other option. Yeah. I like the old GMK trays plenty. But the new ones are terrible. The new ones are ass. I hope the new ones just don't exist. Like I wish they could just stop making those. They're so bad. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright. Oh, I forgot. Are the new ones edible? I mean, they're made out of biodegradable material, which is like potato starch. And so, yeah. So, yeah, it would be edible in the sense that it wouldn't cause you any harm from eating it. I mean, if you eat like one bite of it. Is it recommended that you do that? Probably not. I don't like JDK trays personally, though. Feel a little clunky. I would rather just use regular plastic bags, to be honest. Okay. Let's test. If you're hungry enough, all of them are edible. Yeah. Time for stabbing. Is that first love? Yeah, it is, bagels. Oh. Something catching. Wait, did I screw that in properly? Okay, yeah. Why is this cap so tight on this? What's going on here on the left side? Kind of weird. Weird sounding here. Something's like clicking. I don't know what it is. Is it the film? Switch film, maybe? Oh no. Something's catching, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to take off that stab and check in a bit. Separated bags? I separate like my numpad keys, for example. Or oh yeah, if it's a blank key set, I do R1 through R4 and that kind of stuff. Okay, spacebar sounds pretty good. Whoa. It's catching what? What was that? Okay. Seems fine. Okay. Alright, let's, I think this stab is either not clipping properly or something. Where's the screwdriver for it? Here it is. Okay. Something weird about this one. There's something in there that is catching. I have no clue what it is, so I'm gonna have to take off these guys. Just because I'm not sure. So why are these GMK caps so tight on these stabs today? Are these GMK keys like weirdly... Are these warped or something? I don't think so. They look fine. Just kind of tight sitting. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, there's something about the stab here. Shield command too strong. I don't know what it is. Feels like something's catching. I have no idea what it is though. You know what? I'm just gonna replace the stab entirely. Good thing I have some left over. Just gonna play it safe. Yeet the stab. Yes. Yeet it. Gonna yeet this bad boy. It's pointless to fuss over it when I can just replace it. You know, it's like $2, $3. It's fine. No, not worth the risk. So it's a waste of time. So I got really quiet in here, but it makes sense. I'm just troubleshooting. I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about because I have been streaming like every day now. I'm like, what do I even ask chat? What am I curious about? There's really not too much. You guys can ask me questions though if you want. I'm just doing some work. Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, yeah, it depends on which time zone you're in. It is also still Thursday, so. Do you see the new entry KVD 67 Lite? No, I haven't. I don't keep up with KVD fans news because I don't know, for some reason I never see it. Do they send out like newsletters about it? Is that why? Because I probably am not in it then. If that's what they're doing. Diego, let's talk about love life. What love life? Imagine having a love life. Hmm? There's not too much to know though. If you want to know about me, I mean, I'm single. I'm not married. Keycult is love, Keycult is life. Yeah, keyboards are certainly up there. Being a weeb and single at the same time sounds kind of sad. Oh wait, that was caught by the auto mod because it was too toxic. It's not that sad, to be honest. I mean, I dated someone for over 3 years and broke up maybe this past year. Yeah, that's about it. Am I ready to mingle? No, not really. What recent? Hold on. KVD 67 Lite is 99 USD. Man, that's cheap. That is cheap. Is that basically like the competitor? That's basically, it's gotta be the competitor to the NK65 V2. Or the Entry Edition, rather. That's basically what it is. Let's see. I'm from the future. It's Friday in New Zealand. Well, if it's Friday, you better use the It's Friday command. Because the It's Friday command will tell you great news about Fridays. Long walks, pina coladas. I like both of them. About to slide into Diego's DMs. You slide into my DMs pretty every so often, though. Why does everyone call you cute? I don't know. Maybe I am the cute type. People probably... I have a hypothesis about people calling others cute. People call other people cute when they don't think they're handsome or like pretty. Like, you can't say like beautiful or pretty or handsome, and therefore you call them cute to make up for the lack of that. Which means, yeah. Anyway, there's societal stigma to hitch. Yeah, I guess. I don't really care too much for it, but yeah, it does exist. It does exist. There is indeed social stigma to hitch. Not that I'm about it personally, but you know, it does exist. Wait, where's my screwdriver? Just now. Okay. I'm not looking to date either. Want to date? Depends. I am the kind of person who doesn't mind going on dates just for fun, though, like just to have like a dinner, or like chill out and stuff, like go out, check out new spots. I think I think going out for dates is a good way to check out new spots in the city. It's cute and handsome. Diego's pretty handsome, beautiful. Psh. Y'all are just simping though. I remember a Formula 1 driver singing while driving 300 kilometers per hour as a radio check. And the It's Friday song? Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that one. Diego just needs Sugar Mama to fund his keyboards? I wouldn't mind that. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how happy I would be anyway with that. Keyboard's fun though. Keyboard's fun. Sugar Mama, not a bad idea though. Lando Norris is such a cool dude. Oh, that must be. Oh yeah, that might have been him. People say my logo looks like Lando Norris's all the time. I'm like, okay, cool story. Diego, when you go on dates, do you talk about keyboards? I've brought it up actually. Yeah, I do bring it up if people ask about my hobbies. I don't mind, because I bring it up as a like I like tinkering and stuff. So I like bring up, oh yeah, so I build these mechanical keyboards. Like here's some photos I've taken of them. I do like a build service, blah blah blah. Yeah, I have talked about it, and I don't mind it. I've never seen that Friday video. What a hoot! Are you serious? And he doesn't pay attention to chat? Wait. Oh, you mean Lando? Yeah. Might not end the date with a new partner, but at least you can still get a client. This is very true. Wow, that's wise. That is very true. You guys are totally right. I should just go on dates to fish for clients. Easy clap. Why did I not think of that? I am a dummy. That was the move all along. No, like in conversation, has any girl taken interest in those conversations? Yeah. Well, I mean, the person I was dating up till recently was is into keyboards. How do they usually react when you say you're into building keyboards? They react okay, actually. They react like, oh, like what is it about, or like, you know. Oh, there we go, finally. There we go. Okay. I love that desk mat on my bed, by the way. Oh, the Ursa one? Yeah, it's dope. I love that one. It's one of the best desk mats I've seen. Or at least it's like very pleasant and very like it's like simple and pleasant. It's just nice. What word do you want to do? Like career? What's my career goal? I wanna be a device kind of guy. I wanna make devices. In my case, I work in the biomedical field, so I want to make devices that like are used like in hospital settings or like in the medical field in general, like out in the field. Yeah, I want to make devices like whether it's imaging, whether it's diagnostics, whether it's nano like particles, whether it's whatever it is. I want to make devices. I like devices and hardware and that kind of stuff. So yeah, probably that. I would want to manage a project that is focused on like whether it's like a think tank or whether it's like a like some initiative for like new inventions and stuff and new discoveries. I would love to pioneer a team of people who are passionate about making new devices for that kind of purpose. Could be a new surgical tool, could be a laparoscopy tool, could be a new MRI. Yeah. When are you starting your research job? soon, hopefully. Do you work and stream, or do you stream full time? I work and stream. Well, I mean, streaming is just a hobby. I mean, like, keyboards are a hobby. So yeah. When I heard you say device, I was like, gotta be medical. Yeah, of course. I mean, for a while I was interested in devices on the EE side of things, though, like non-medical. Like I was actually more interested in like contractors and stuff, like Aero, like you know, like working for like IBM, Boeing, Google, working for like, I don't know, like Boston Dynamics. Yeah. Do these devices have to be in the medical field? No, but I am well acquainted with the medical field. The only problem with the medical field is like the FDA and like laws around medical, like medicine is just really tough to navigate. Medical device design has money behind it though, but that may change. Working for forward tech may be more stable. Oddly, yeah, I agree with that. Totally. Funding for research is actually it's in a weird place right now. It's been stable thanks to certain people protecting it, but it's still not like, I mean, obviously with the current administration, it's very uncertain. R&D at Razer? Congrats, man. R&D at a keyboard company, I mean, or like at an OEM keyboard company could be interesting for sure, but I think the problem is working, I mean, I did work for R&D, but the problem with R&D at a certain company is that they twist your goals to something else, because there's obviously like higher ups wanting a certain, like, who have a certain vision of how they want to build out their projects and move those forward. And so like you have to kind of move further up in order to manage your own projects. I like the independence, and therefore that's why I came back into academia, because I enjoy that independence and the idea that it's a bit more free floating. The only problem obviously with academia is that you risk not having a good salary, you risk lack of benefits, lack of securities, like yeah, like you retire, like thinking about retirement is a much more daunting task, things like that. Academia is super bureaucratic, of course. Money talks? Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, no doubt. Develop by surgery robot. I volunteer as a testing ran. A lot of my friends who graduated school went to work for St. Jude's. But they're in software mostly. Yeah, I could see that. You breathe. FD is just a guidebook essential. Deviant be destroyed. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Friendship seems to know what he's talking about. But yeah, these are all very true statements. It's a rough world out there. Especially when it comes to like clinical trials and approving stuff to be medically useful, for example. But outside of medicine, even then, it's still like tough, because you have to like claim your IP soon and be able to fund it, get investors. It's rare that companies match for 1K these days. Back in the days, they did. Yeah. Yeah, it's thinking about retiring is a whole different story. Yeah, I don't see myself retiring at any time, like any young, personally. Not because I enjoy working, but more so because that's just a reality. At least in the United States. We'll work till we die? Sounds about right, to be honest. Sounds about right. At least that's how I see the world. Like, currently is kind of like a sink or swim. Yeah. You just have to keep working hard, and when people start noticing that you're working hard, that's when you might see fruit of your labor. But it's all about timing and working smart, right? I think it matters knowing when you're working hard and how you can appeal to the people that make those decisions. You guys think north of 150k is good for West Coast living? No. Well, depends where in the West Coast, but no. I don't think 150k is that much money after taxes and all that stuff. It's not that much. It doesn't go that far. You gotta be good about managing your money, I feel, even with 150k. Have you watched The Office? Yeah, of course. RGB equals profit, CEO of Razer. Imagine a Lightning keyboard TKL though with your logo. I should have asked GeonWorks to put my logo on the F18X, but I totally didn't think about it. I didn't think that... No, actually, no. It's not that I didn't think about it. I actually didn't even know that people could ask for it. So I was never offered it. I would have totally asked for my logo to be engraved onto the top case, but I didn't do it. I mean, it's okay, because it's just a laser engraving, so I could always do it through somebody else. But it's just kind of funny that it didn't occur to me. So when I saw like sus boards, like Chongosaurus's board, I was like, oh man, I should have done that too. But yeah, it depends on where in the West Coast for sure. West Coast is rough, depends on where in the West Coast. If you are Nowheresville, Oregon, you can do well, yeah. Will you ever quit this hobby? Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes? Sometime? Maybe? I don't know. Right now, I'm not thinking about quitting anytime soon though. Hobby-wise. I'm the kind of person who stays in the same hobby for a very long time. Like, I don't really... My interests don't deviate once I'm very much decided what I'm interested in. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up with, like... It's like, you know, it's like this. Like, I watched, like, cartoons as a kid. So, like, I like, anime and, like, manga and that kind of stuff. Like, I read a lot of that stuff. And, like, I'm still interested in it. And same way, like, games and that kind of stuff. Or, like, tech. Or science. Like, that kind of stuff always interested me when I was a kid. So, I'm still interested in it. And it's the same way with, like, my hobbies. Like, I was in... Back when I was a kid, like, I really like collecting, like, coins. And, like, international, like, currencies and stuff. And, like, I still occasionally will, like, pick up random things like that. Yeah. But, yeah. Or, like, cycling, for example. Like, I really like riding a bike. I really, really enjoy cycling. And I pick it up every so often. I'm not doing it now, but I am thinking that if I kind of like get back into the hang of things, I will probably purchase a bike and we'll start cycling again. Yeah. I don't pick up new hobbies too easily, but once I pick up something, I stay in it for a very long time. SF, you're below the poverty line with 150k? Probably, yeah. Gosh, these people. I lived in Seattle on basically nothing. It's doable. In fact, they encourage it because there's tax deductible for them. Have you tried inverse stems in cherry housings? Yes, I do. I have a board with inverse stems and cherry housings. Diraxion, they're pretty good, in my opinion. Do have extra stems just because if you because sometimes the housings, I mean the stems don't quite fit the housings super well. And like they might catch or something like that, so you just have some extras just in case to replace, like to swap out if like there's something weird about the switch. Just swap it out. Don't even bother like troubleshooting it too much. Like just swap it out. Yeah, but they're good. I do like inverse stems and cherry housings. Draxion. Wildcat's logo on his F18X was super cute. Recently, finally got the funds to upgrade my Melody 96 to a KV8X. Nice. PC boards are very cool, in my opinion. Why you wanna? Can't wait for TGR jeans to be called vintage boards. I'm sure that some people call them OG now, which is kind of weird. Feels kind of weird. How long have you been in the hobby now? 4, 6, 8? I've been in the hobby about 3 and a... In 2 months, I'll have been in the hobby for 4 years. In 2 months. What about motorcycles or dirt bikes? I have never ridden a motorcycle or dirt bike, so I cannot tell you about that. I was really into fountain pens a year ago. I use them every day still, but I don't feel the need to purchase new ones. That's how I think I am with keyboards kind of like now. I don't feel the need to purchase every board. I don't see the interest in new boards most of the time now. And when I do, it's occasional. If I miss out on a board, it's not a big deal for me anymore. Do you bike competitively? No. No triathlons, nothing like that. I got the batch 1 stems that I haven't used it. Excuse me. I use batch 1 stems as well, Draxion, so I think you should be fine. Bro, if your favorite color is purple, this board is just superb. I would 100% love to own this board. It's so dope. This anodizing is perfect. I love it. Blue and purple and silver. Easy. Favorite combo. Silver, blue, good, you know? This has blue. It is purple, but it has blue. TGR come up was nuts? Yeah, for sure. I mean, TGR, when did it start? Like 2015-ish? 2014? 2015? Something like that. But yeah, it's been a crazy few years in terms of how TGR kind of came up to be like the high bar for a lot of keyboard people. It's so clacky. Is it the keycap? I hope this is not as clacky when it's mounted. Let me see. Is there a board you like the most? I do like my JNV2, probably one of the most liked ones. I like my Duck Poker a lot, which is a tray mount board actually, and I really like it. Been writing for 9 or so years, and it's a smile every time. Dude, that's really cool. I've never ridden a motorcycle. If you like cursing and being dirty all the time, sounds like... I don't like being dirty all the time, but I don't mind cursing a lot. I curse a lot. I curse unnecessarily a lot. I don't know if it's the keycap or the stab, but something's very clacky about this backspace, and I have no idea what it is. I have a feeling it's a keycap though. No, it's just the position is like clacky or something. The stab seems normal. Maybe it'll be fine once it's mounted. That's my hope. Or once it's soldered, maybe. You can see the switch wiggling a little. It's not rattling though. I've never heard Diego curse. Oh, we've just probably not hung out like IRL or like on voice chat or something. I curse all the time though. Diego curses lots in bed. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, I don't know. This backspace, guys, kind of clacky. Do you guys think it'll go away once I solder it in? I mean, I can test it right now, but it doesn't. It seems like clacky for some odd reason, and I don't know why. But it's not rattling. It's just clacky. And it's just the backspace, nothing else. Try a different switch there. It might be a switch. Yeah, I have a feeling that might be the case too. Let's try a different switch for sure. Let's see. have this H1 over here. Let's try that. I don't have an MX Black on me right now, but let's see. Oh, it might be the switch. Might be the switch. Weird. Okay. That makes me question what's going on here. But, alright. Duly noted. Let me just see if any other switch works from here. If that makes a difference. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll put this at the corner key. And if it gives me trouble later, I'll just replace it out. It should be easy. Actually, we can test it right now. Okay, seems fine as a 1U, but at the 2U position it was weird. Okay. Cool. Problem solved. For now. Oh, okay. Water. I need water. Oh, it's warm. Could have just been sitting weird? Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Run test time. Solder time for sure. Alright. Any watching League of Legends Worlds? I'm not. I don't follow League of Legends anymore. Dude, Garlic, what the hell? 6:15 and you're still up? Wait, 6:15? Wait, how are we off by 30 minutes? Is that a thing in time zones? 30-minute difference? I thought time zones were all like by 30 minutes each. I mean by like hours. I didn't know 30-minute difference or anything in time zones. Yo, Deku! Thank you so much for the tier 1. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Alright. I think we're good to start soldering, so we're gonna do that. There are 30 minutes in Canada and South America and also in India. Oh, I learned something new today. Thank you. Okay, I didn't know that. I actually did not know that at all. Hard time to be an NA fan? Oh, you mean for League? I see. I see, I see. Yeah, I don't really care about competitive League. It's kind of nice to not be a little indifferent about competitive gaming though. Used to care a lot more. Diego didn't read my ramen invite? What ramen invite? Hold up. Ramen? Diego, we gotta go have ramen when I'm in New York City? Oh, I'm down, dude. I'm always down for ramen. I love ramen. Love ramen. Ramen is like one of the best things. Yeah, no, I'm down for ramen, dude. For sure. Feels bad? No, I saw it. I saw it this time. Oh, sorry about if you guys are hearing notifications. I'm sorry. I thought streamer mode was on. I turned it off earlier. Ah, the healthy smell of solder fumes. Yes, indeed. It is time. Alright, you guys have to live with solder fan noise. Not my fault. What's the story of this board? Chubies, this board was a silent auction board for the Clackers Care event back in May. The Clackers Care event was basically a 2-day event, live streams and silent auction for donation to the Direct Relief nonprofit for COVID-19 relief. So all the funds from the silent auction were donated to Direct Relief, specifically for COVID-19 purposes. And this board is a Caustic custom-anodized board that was auctioned back then. And the winner of the board sent it to me to build. That package make it your way? Yes, Milk. Sorry, I should have confirmed that earlier, but yes, it did. I got it earlier. I haven't opened it, but I did get it. Thank you. Oh, that board? Yeah, that board. The winner outed himself earlier during SPRiT? Oh, I see. I mean, it'll be well known whose board it is, because I mean, I'm sure if they post photos, it'll be like, is that yours? Well, yeah. Is that the one that Lightning built? Well, yeah. There's only one of them like this one. So, should be easy to tell. $3,800 was the winning bid. It was the first cipher card sent out as far as I know. Oh, it might be, yeah. Was it the first one sent out, but the first one shown was Nathan's? Publicly? At least? Hold up. Something a little... Okay. It was the first sent. Yeah, Nathan was the first publicly known one. Okay, so good. My trivia wasn't wrong then. Okay. Oh, never mind. Maybe you don't know, but for those who did my trivia last time, one of the questions was write the 69th letter of the first publicly known cipher card sent out. And the date of that card, like when it was first revealed. The answer is indeed Q. Capital Q to be specific. Is your Twitch name registered as a business? Not yet, but if I pass a certain income bar, I'm going to register. As an LLC, most likely. Oh, really? Okay. What an asshole. You should have just sent it to me, man. Garlic. That way I get to see it, satisfy my craving, don't have to get it, and you get it built. Win-win. Fun trivia, the winner of this board was also able to get their company to match the donation, so Direct Relief actually got 7,600. Oh my god, due to the board. That is absolutely insane. Wow, that is so nice of them. Both of the winner and their company. That's just really cool. That is so dope. You think Kevin would agree to a change of invoice address? Yeah. Why don't you just ask him? Ask him before he sends it out. If he already sent it out, that's GG. You already pay that invoice? Because if not, then you probably should be able to do that fine. And if you already paid, but he already sent it out, then that's GG. But you should let him know ASAP. If you are planning on sending it to a different address. We'll talk about it later, though. GMK Shoko R2 Pepper Hands. I think GMK Shoko R2 is Pepper Hands because of the icon mods. They should have kept the icon text mods. It's a shame that they didn't. That was the best part of the set, to be honest. Colors are nice, but icon text is really what makes it even nicer. Changing those mods was probably a kick in the balls, to be honest. I know that the designer might have wanted that, but I personally think it's a bad move. But that's just me. No bias, right? I want GMK Rainy Day so bad, I just don't like waiting. That's too bad. If you don't like waiting and you're in this hobby, brace yourself for a fun ride. Yeah. Buy and forget. I guess it's the only way. I mean, I normally buy things planning what I'm going to do with them, so that actually helps a lot. So basically it means that if I don't have a plan for something that I bought, then I don't buy it. Like, you know, if I can't figure out a plan for it, I don't buy it. I try to avoid it, because otherwise it means I'm just wasting my time and money in trying to figure that plan out. Like, you know, I'm basically forcing myself to figure something out, but if that doesn't come naturally, then yeah, I just pass on it. I'm actually fine with all the mod choices, but I heavily favor icon plus text. I heavily favor icon plus text, followed by icon only, followed by... No. Text only is not even valid. Text only sucks, honestly. Text only is horrible. Like, I know that Space Cadet and a few other sets have it, but look, Space Cadet and Oblivion are actually balanced out because the Space Cadet alphas are busy and the Oblivion modifiers are colored, okay? It makes it easier to tolerate those text mods, but text mods in general, like text only mods, are ass. They suck. They can honestly lick more. Looks at Noir, yeah. TBH, I'm only buying Noir because I think the colorway is nice and I want to support Apiary. But I hate text only mods. Text only mods suck. Text only mods are like the horror from Heart of Darkness. Let's see. Do people not like only icon? Preferences. Is there any disadvantage to getting a hot swap board? Not really, if you can just be careful. I mean, not really. No. Oh, the only disadvantage of hot swap only is that you're fixed to that layout, so you can't just change layout if your PCB allows for a different layout. If your PCB and plate allow for a different layout, hot swap doesn't allow for that, because hot swap is fixed footprint on the PCB, and most definitely likely the plate as well. So yeah. Good way for avoiding falling for FOMO. Yeah. Been a hobby for a year now. GMK DMG? Yeah, I don't like GMK DMG because of text only mods. Text only mods are ass. They're terrible. I'm looking at your keyboard. Yeah, but this is balanced out by all those busy legends, you know? It needs some balance. Text only mods, like just like that, and like regular alphas looks terrible. It looks so bare. I mean, I'm talking about specifically Cherry Profile. Cherry Profile text only mods look horrible. Specifically like shift, both shifts, enter, tab, backspace. You see Infinity Marshmallow? No, I have not. After seeing Infinity Green or Grain or whatever, I was like, oh, not getting Infinity, I guess. Came out so discolored. And like recently, obviously, TKC's been doing a few questionable moves. Doesn't make me feel very supportive. Feel like Noir looks good with text only though. So I don't mind. I mean, you know, ultimately it's just keycaps. I like will get over it. But if I have a choice, text only can honestly, like, yeah, it's not for me. Dislike GMK in general, so it's never been a problem. I see. I'll take CRP sets over GMK sets at this point. I mean, CRP sets are great for the classic stuff. Excuse me. Hey, Possum, what's up? What's the diameter of the wire you use? I have the gauge. Just go to my Kitco website. It's there. It's the Kester solder. The only solder one that I have that it's there. That's the same gauge I use. Sorry. I wish I had a direct answer right away, but I just didn't. I was gonna check that thing, but it's actually a pain in the butt to take out, so I just, yeah. Easier for you to check the link. Test it out. Oh, good thing I kept the daughter board here. Well, the other one. Can just test it right away. Alright. Via, open up, please. That plate looks so nice, so do you. Oh, wait, okay, there we go. I like that they went the extra mile with the plate gradient. Caustic Customs almost always anodize the plates as well. It was the same for the Kintsugi that we did last time, and I've seen other boards, and they always do the plate too, along with the case. I mean, I'm assuming it's obviously like a commission choice, but yeah, I've almost always seen it done. I mean, it was a separate purchase? Yeah, I mean, probably is, yeah. I'm just saying that most times people seem to choose plate as well. Okay, cool. It all works. Good. This plate doesn't have the flex cuts. The brass ones usually do, right? Yeah, it does not. I think this one doesn't have any of those cuts. Maybe they did it so that it could anodize better. I don't know. I mean, it looks nice like this too, though. Oh, no, wait. It was number 2 revision 1 that had the different tabs. The number 1 revision 1 I don't think had leaf spring yet. It was starting from number 2 revision 1 that we had leaf spring, right? So, and the number 1 design, they should be starting number 1 revision 2 that's gonna have leaf spring moving onward. Yep. I know my Keycult releases well now. Hopefully I'll be sponsored soon. Keycult, if you are listening to this, please sponsor me. Thank you. Alright. Pears, you're so toxic. Good job with counting. Treating me like a freaking preschooler. I get it. You're being serious? Okay. You're like I feel like I sense a sarcasm from my apartment here in Manhattan, you know? I can tell sometimes. And I'm just like, are you being serious or not? I think you're being sarcastic though. Is that the GMK Darling Desma? It is. Oh, hello, Stray Chroma. First time I see you. Welcome, Stray Chroma, fellow Stray Chroma friends. Fellow Stray friends. Welcome, welcome. Haven't I been the one pushing for your Keycult sponsorship for months? Oh. I'll be honest. I asked one time, okay? I asked Mr. George one time. And he was like, you know, we're not sure about it. We don't really have any guidelines. So I was like, no worries. Let me know if you consider it. But, you know, it's no big deal. We're still friends. Pears is always nice. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm wrong. I was wrong and I apologize profusely. I apologize, Mr. Silly Pears. Pears never sarcastic. You have to start small with the sponsor first, KVD fans, then Keycult. That's true. I haven't asked KBD fans, but I don't think I've bothered to yet. Pear's never sarcastic. When people say that, yeah. Now I see why people say the Pandora looked like a Keycult. Indeed. I understand that too. But I mean, whatever. People have their own choices. I mean, they're all inspired and they'll supposedly ask for permission and stuff, so it's fine. That is the Jorgeest answer, saying no in the nicest way possible. Yeah, he's the nicest guy ever. How's my build going? It's going well, Stray Chroma. Thank you so much for joining us. It's actually towards the tail end of it now. So just need to get this daughter board in. Okay, it's in. Okay. Landed on the pads here. Oh, look at that, guys. Jesus Christ. Look at this. So good. This is crazy nice. This is so nice. Oh gosh, I'm so jealous. Whew. But I don't have 3800 or 7600 to match. He said the price? It's a public information. Switch hitter before you close it up? Oh, yeah, that's a good call. That's fair. Alright, yeah, we can do that. I tested earlier, so I thought it would be fine, but yeah, you're totally right. That's very much a smart thing to do. So let's do that. I do have switch hitter open already, so let's see. Switch hitter, switch hitter. Oh, that's mapped to caps lock? Oh. Can already map that to control. Alright, cool. Let's see. So delicious indeed. Oopsie, I'm sorry, I totally tapped the mic. Apologies. Do you have GMK First Love? Yes, it is what we have today. It's what the client sent, though. So, yeah. Alright. Imagine that board in red with the anodized. I actually know somebody who has a board that's kind of like this in red and black. Like red and black, sort of like gradient anodizing. Same through Caustic Customs, actually. You can look it up probably on his Instagram. You could probably find it. Probably the nicest deep purple case I've seen. I have a few favorites for deep purple cases for sure. This definitely is one of the nicest ones I've seen too. Ice please, ears ruptured. My bad. Do you lube the switches for your client build? Only if requested, and only if requested, and if I'm available to do it. So not always. I personally recommend that they do it themselves or they ask somebody else to do it, because if I do it, it is costly. So like on average, I'll charge about like $100 for lubing, at least. It goes all the way to like probably like 120, 150 even, because I charge for my time. So it takes a while. I'll pay 100 to get 200 switches lube. Yeah, you're not getting 200 switches lube from me for $100. I don't have time for that. Yeah, the only reason I say that is because I think people can do lubing on their own. I believe that people should be doing it on their own, or should ask somebody else who does it sort of like professionally or like for a hobby or whatever. I personally don't always enjoy doing it. So basically I charge for my time, because you know it just takes time away from other things that I could be doing, like building boards or like doing personal things. But yeah, I think it's fair though to charge for time. I know that the standard for a lot of people is to charge per switch lubed, but I don't like that model. Yeah. Means I have to poke a hole in my pocket to get a board built by Diego. Only if you want my... Only if... I think my build prices are fair, and they're actually lower than some people's. But my switch lubing is gonna be expensive. just because it just takes a lot of time. It's way more tedious to lube a whole batch of switches. It's really, honestly, a lot of work. Yeah, it's labor intensive. It's just really tedious. It honestly is really it's just a lot of work. All right, switch hitter can go away. All right. Just put all the switch parts into the bag with the lube and start shaking. Interesting model. Get people in with the low board price and hook them with the high switch lubing. I like. Well, I mean, it's not about hooking people like that. Like into it. Like this isn't. It's not like the restaurant model where you're charging a certain amount for food and then you charge most of your money through like the drinks, right? People do that, right? Like restaurants and bars and stuff like do that, right? But like, yeah, it's mostly just the way I value my time is just like that. Switch lubing is what has kept me from building the 2 boards I need to build. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I know that feeling. I understand this feeling so well. Do people ever just send you PCB and plate for cheaper price? Yeah, people have done that before. But I tell them that it means if people do that, then I just do it off stream. So I don't do it on stream. If there's no board, I don't stream it. It's kind of pointless. I think people would find it extremely boring. So I don't do it because I know if I watch somebody do that, it will be boring for me. So I don't want to treat people that way. And give them something that I know it will be boring for them. Sorry, what? Father hand lubing switches for like 4 boards, then just went to tub lubing stems and springs. I tub lube my springs. Building is a loss leader. Sorta. Is this a page down R2? No, that's an R3. Oh, cursed keycap. Put that on? No. No, no, no. No. People don't learn. You don't deserve to be on this stream. Look at this. Wonderful. Wonderful keycap. How do you determine spring weight versus actuation and bottom out force? I think on average, actuation is maybe like 10 to 15 grams below bottom out. 5, 6, 7. So for now, the first time I mount keycaps, I'm gonna do it without artisans, and the second time we do a type test, I'll put on all the artisans that I was asked to put on. Okay. I have a bunch of artisans here that I was asked to put on. I can put them on too, though. I don't mind. But I'm not. I just didn't want to put them on so that people could hear the board without them. And then I'm going to put them on later so that you guys can hear the board with them. Or rather, you know, so that you guys can see the board how the person who owns it intended to use it. Do you prefer the client sending the caps or don't care? I don't care. Can people explain why the other cap is cursed? Because, so this key is modifier color. So you see how, like, the modifier color is purple, right? Modifier keys are keys that don't type a character out. Namely, like the spacebar is an alpha character. It's a space character. So it's an alpha keycap. It's an alphanumeric symbol, right? So it's alpha colored. This, however, it's supposed to type out a backslash or a pipe. So it's an alpha, but when you put a modifier color key in there, it's technically not correct. So it's cursed. It's bad. Don't do it. It's wrong. Wrong. You like scooped or bars more? Or dot even? I like scooped more feeling wise, but I think if you want to preserve the sound of the middle row, then you want barred. I don't like dot though. I don't like dot personally. We're gonna go with scooped today. I like scooped. Imagine people actually using 1U backspace though. I know people who do. I actually have a board with a 1U backspace. It's an Alps board though. It has a big ass enter too. I only use dot caps in the numpad. Oh yeah, I normally am okay with that. I think numpad is okay because I also don't use numpad as much anymore. So yeah, I do put numpad dot caps occasionally. If I have a choice though, I prefer bar. Symmetry is overrated. It's not even symmetrical. It's not even symmetrical. Okay, do you guys pass your basic math or physics course? Because that's not symmetry. Divide this thing in half. Is this symmetrical with this side? No. This is 2U. This is 1U. Okay? There's a nav cluster here. There's no nav cluster here. It's not symmetry. It's not symmetry. Don't bring that BS argument here. You don't want to be here? Bye. Compositional symmetry still doesn't work. You split it down this way, composition wise is not the same. Still wrong. I mean, you're not gonna convince me otherwise very clearly, right? So okay, now I just need to make sure that these are indeed R2. Where was the page up key? Oh, here it is. Where's the arrow key? You guys see the arrow key anywhere? Aha. We can put an artisan cap on the escape. Okay, so the artisans that... Okay, let's clean this up first so I don't lose any keycaps. Viz, I think we need to send Diego some 40s to learn about good board layouts. I have 40s. Well, I mean, I had 40s, my bad. I used to have a minivan. I used to have a plank. I used to have... for a bit, I was holding on to a JD40 and a JD45. But they just didn't work for me. I personally think that the best 40% keyboard is a blocked JD45. Easily the best looking 40% board out there ever. Better than the Pearl, better than, yeah. But I just couldn't get used to the layout. I could use an Equinox. I tried using the Equinox for a bit, and I could work out the I was able to work out some of the layers and stuff. So that could work for me. I have a Timo 50 which I use just fine. Timo 50 though types more like a 60%. So it's kind of not quite a 40. But yeah, I'm okay with a Timo 50. Alright. So these are the artisans we have. Da-da-da-da. So maybe to accent, we can put on this Fukatsu here. But yeah. These are the nightcaps, lightning, purple lightning Fukatsu, or like berry lightning or something like that. Basically. Oh, let's put it here. Maybe this would fit. Right there. Where would you put that forward cluster though? Arrows? So actually they have 2 extra keys. I think they also have 2 extra lightning keys that would go in the nav cluster. But yeah, I didn't get all 6 of them. I think it was because they were still getting the other 2 in the mail, so yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead for like with this for now. Ugh. Oh, yo, Alpha Kilo. Thank you for converting your Prime Gaming sub to a tier 1 sub. Is that the small Wong box? It's not. This one was custom made by my client. And this one here was made by Germ. I don't know what his maker name is. I keep forgetting it. I know Germ, that's fine. Yeah, so that's Germ's design. Alright. All right. Ooh, let's do this thing where we type on a keyboard and you guys listen and I'm like, and you guys go like PogChamp and Craigasm. Yeah, that thing. I know, Lizard Dan. Don't lecture me. I know what I'm doing. Calm yourself. Can you show us the Limo connector? Yeah. It's not like quite legit Limo. Oh wait, well, it's not a legit Limo, but it's like a pseudo Limo. Basically modeled after the Limo though. But it's basically like a knockoff. A friend made the cable, so it was not a vendor who made it. So yeah. Oh, Keyptologist, right on time. Right on time. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Okay. I feel like your first set looks better than mine. It's probably just the lighting being much brighter. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Hey everyone, I was thinking of getting into a keyboard hobby. I was wondering if I should mod my current keyboard to see if I like it. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. SNID-Z02. It's purely for the look. Yeah, look and just practical use. It's a little easy. It's an easy to use push pull connector. 150? No chance. No chance. You guys made me feel frustrated today. There's no chance I'm gonna hit 150. Gotta channel that anger into this, right? Oops. Alright. You guys overestimate my typing. Oh, caps lock? What? Caps lock? Oh, that's right. Hold up. Let me switch that caps lock key over. Is this caps lock? Yeah, it's caps lock. Let's just switch this over to control. All right. Oh. Alright. It's a little bit loud. 129 again! Oh, almost a personal best. So close. Shit. All right. Okay. All right. Let's listen to the mods. Too excited. Okay. Garlic, nice guess. The 130s are gatekeeper? Yeah, for sure. So close. Oh my god. The spacebar sounds hollow? It kind of does, but I think number one sort of have sounded like this in my experience before. Buenas noches, who's going to bed? Garlic, you should definitely sleep. Thank you for being here. Put foam on the spacebar? I don't think it sounds bad, to be honest. I'll keep it this way, to be honest. I like it. I like it just the way it is. I don't mind this at all. It's pretty standard MX black on aluminum sound. Pretty standard run-of-the-mill MX black sound, which I like. People say it's scratchy or whatever, but I personally don't find it bad. Sounds normal, yeah, exactly. Sounds like a keyboard, which is what it should sound like. All right, let's show the sides for now. Are lubed? Yes, they're lubed with Krytox. I mean with Tribosys 32.4. Have you tried Sohos? No, but I assume it's gonna be the same as any JWK linear, like alpacas and such. Yeah, Sohos are just JWK linears of a certain color, so it's just gonna sound like most of the others. Okay, so this is what the board looks like. It looks blue in a certain lighting. Looks purple in a certain lighting. So it has a purple to blue fade, as you can see. It's blue in the bottom, more purple on the top. Thoughts on back lubing? Back lubing is okay. If you can tolerate that it's gonna have lube everywhere. So you can tell the fade. Oh, sorry. It's not autofocusing. Is it focusing now? Nope, it's not. Alright, there we go. Now it is. Okay, now you can tell the fade here a bit more prominently. It's very lighter, much lighter here. You need more light overhead. I mean, Lizardan, you're telling me all these obvious things. I know. That's why I'm saying I need to buy a new headlight. I've said this before. A new key light, my bad. I need a new key light. but the one I want to buy is like $400 plus the soft box is like maybe like $150. But yeah, so and this is the bottom. That's the plate, and as you can see, there is a focus. There we go. There's a Keycult logo on the middle. Looks like a keyboard. Looks like a nice rectangle indeed. But this blue to purple fade is sick. It's amazing. It's so nice. Pretty weight is not brass. No, it's made out of aluminum. So the weight of this board is actually less than a lot of other boards. Aluminium. Yeah. If only someone would buy my kidney so I can get this case. Is your kidney healthy? Should I ask the organ registry? Alright, so let's measure this. This weighs about 5 pounds. 4 pounds and 11 ounces, which in grams is going to be 2.1 kilograms, basically. 2.1 kilograms. And if you compare it, let's say, to the Keycult prototype I have over here, this bad boy, this one is much heavier, probably. Actually, let me try it out. This guy is about 4 kilograms, almost double the weight. That's 8 pounds and 13 ounces. Too late for the type test? I'll do one more type test, don't worry about that. But yeah, this guy is 8 pounds, 13 ounces. And the other one is, so this is about 4 kilograms. This is about 2 kilograms. You watch the video. Guys, don't be mean. Oh, I mean 5 pounds, you know. So 2 kilograms. But yeah. That is the weight. Don't be mean. What are my top 3 favorite keycap sets? Let me think. Among the beige sets, my favorite is G81 3000 SAT or CRP, like Peacock. Dolce, number 2. And number 3 might be, I mean, I would put like white and black along with Dolce because I just use them interchangeably. But if I had to pick a third one, I'm between, I really like GMK Hyperfuse Origins, but I also really like GMK Honeywell. So yeah, I think GMK Honeywell might be one of my favorite GMK sets of all time. Yeah, and GMK Hyperfuse Origins as well is probably one of my favorite sets. This guy's just like parked outside, blasting music. Great. All right, but yeah. Maybe he heard me. He shut up. Honeywell V Dank? No, I agree. Honeywell is awesome. I really like Honeywell. Anyway, let's type on this again. The name of the mat is from GMK Darling. It was sold in novelties, although the extras already sold out. So you'll have to wait for a restock or something. GMK Ski Data? Ski Data is great. Ski Data is super underrated, but Ski Data actually looks really good on black and gray keyboards. Open your window and clack away. ASCII's underrated. ASCII's new, but yeah, I really like it. I bought the icon mods for it because, you know, I told you about my objections on text-only modifiers. Oh, let's put these keycaps on. Let's put these beautiful artisans on. Where should I put them? I guess we can put 3 of them here, or 4 of them in the nav cluster, but the nav cluster doesn't fill out then. Oh. No. Yeah. WASD? Arrow keys? I mean, I don't use the arrow keys right now, so that wouldn't be a problem. Arrows? These are interesting arrow keys, but okay, let's do it. Oh my gosh. Alright. Arrow keys it is then. 1 T, B, and pipe. This is literally just ran the QWERTY keyboard on like random.org. Nav cluster and make the same T shape. That's not a bad idea either, actually. Actually, I kind of like that. Let's do that. Let's do that instead. I actually like the T idea. Like make a T shape, but like the arrow key T shape, I guess. So like down here. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Oops. Oops, I accidentally pressed that. Where can I get a Lightning Keyboard's novelty cap? I have no clue. I would have to have some made through one of the keycap makers. You can talk to me, I'm his manager. This is a lie. Lizard in, I'm warning you. Don't provoke me, please. Alright. No, make T upside down? Oh god, okay, fine. To mirror the arrows. Alright then. I'll just move these 2 guys up. Alright, there you go. Is that better? Alright. Let's type on this again. How come the F1 and F4 are alpha color but don't output text? Oh, that's... So silly pairs, I actually have talked about that with a few keycap set designers. I actually do really like the look of a uniform F row. Like GMK Taro has mod colored F row, like the full F row. Same with GMK Hydro and a few other sets that I've seen out there. So I like those actually. I like that. Definitely don't see it often though, because people think that it's like standard to do alternating for TKL. So yeah. It's just like one of those things. Remnants of tradition, perhaps. Alright. Oh wait. Why is it on 30? 116. Too bad. Are these retools? I'm not sure. Are they vintage or are they retool? I'm not sure. All I know is they're just MX Blacks. I'm not very certain if they're vintage or not. Definitely sounds like an alu keyboard. It does. Your thoughts on GMK Bingsu? GMK Bingsu is thumbs up, except for centered icon mods on the shifts. That's unfortunate. Centered icon mods, definitely a little bit unfortunate. I actually got debated with the icon mods on GMK Bingsu. I actually didn't know that they had changed between the interest check and the group buy, because the keyboard renders on GMK Bingsu all had regular OG icon mods. Oh, Glycocaps live, and then yeah. So wait, why did this? Hold on, guys. I need to enter this raffle. Done. Post link, please. Sure. Are Holy Pandas the best tactiles? Yeah, best is subjective. I like MX Browns and MX Clears. I like Mod M's. What else do I like? I like Topre. I like Topre a lot. Streamer luck incoming? No, that's not true. Shinzo hates me. Just kidding. Shinzo and I are friends, but like Shinzo, it's all raffle. It's all RNG. He's really fair with that stuff. Do you like Zelios? I'm like okay on them. So-so. So-so. Not huge, but so-so. Bro, drink water, my points told you to? Okay. I should have tried for the light blue butthole, but probably would have been an L anyway. Yeah, I've been getting L's. Best linear? Subjective, but I really do like smooth MX Blacks, even though they can be. People say they can be scratchy, which for me it's not that big of a deal. I actually don't like. The thing is this, when I type on them, I don't really feel scratchiness like that much. So for me, it's not that bad. And even if so, like it's really not that bad for me. Like I don't mind it personally. It kind of eventually just kind of stops mattering. So in use, I like the sound that they have though. I like the bottom out sound that they have. It's a bit more. It has a bit of like clacky sort of like sound to it that I enjoy, but it's not so much like novelty screams, for example. They're really loud, which is something that I don't necessarily enjoy. For those, even if you lube them, they're pretty loud. Best JWK recolor. Color wise, I really like Pinocchos and alpacas. H1s are good, of course. And dry yellows are really good. Dry yellows. The black switches with the yellow stem. Pretty nice. Lil Tykes. Oh, those are excellent too. The Hinderbite looking ones. Yeah, those are great. Is it me or every keycap that looks sick in the Bauer case? Maybe that's just because you like the Bauer. Maybe. Fisher Price linears, yeah, those are awesome. Hey, Ratty, hello. Yeah. Anyway. Do Pinocchos sound better on brass or alu plates? I don't know. You would have to try both to tell. I haven't tried them. I haven't tried those on both alu and, excuse me, alu and brass. But anyway, this is what this keyboard looks like. Is it focusing? Yeah, there we go. Do. All right. This is what the keyboard looks like. Has a nice purple fade to it. Blue at the bottom, purple at the other end. Same with the bottom. The bottom is actually more noticeable, I would say, because it's completely flat. The side. There we go. Yeah, it's such a nice board. It's a very nice. I actually do enjoy that the fact that these are lighter. Like the board is lighter. I actually do like this. I like that the board is lighter. It's easier to carry. It's a nice board, and the fact that it's lighter makes it easier to move around. Doesn't make me feel like I'm gonna drop it because it's too heavy or something like that. Yeah. Yep. So this was the board we built today. Number 1 TKL in the purple fade colorway from the Clackers Care auction. Nah, bro, Little Tykes or make is a color test for JWK to show off their colors. Oh, nice. Handerbyte key switch lore. That's some big brain right there. We need to finish this man's set. Oh, he has other caps to fill this part here. Don't worry. Yo, Tempest, hello. How you doing, my friend? Exactly what switches I thought. What else would it be? What else? Congrats on getting invited to the party. See, look at this sarcastic guy. Jeez. Copyright strike. Oh, that's true. F's in chat for lightning keywords. No longer existing because of copyright strike thanks to background music. That would be so sad if it were true. Imagine if they just were like, yeah, we heard some music that was in the background, and I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to close up your channel. Bye. I bet they would. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Have you ever spilled water liquid on your board? No, I haven't. I actually haven't ever. Nobody cares about copyright in Twitch. Are you sure? I thought there were a ton of the DMCA stuff going on. Lately, especially, anyway. Not just stop. Reject. Let's see, are we gonna raid somebody? Yes, we probably will. Let me see. Let me check the let me check who's around. Your favorite QMK firmware tricks? Not many, honestly. I don't really do too much QMK crazy stuff. Can you rate lightning keyboards? Okay, let's rate lightning keyboards. Oh, we're here. Welcome 116 viewers from Lightning Keyboards. Thank you so much for joining us. We're about to raid somebody else. PogChamp, Craigasm, PogChamp. Let me see. Keone is streaming? I haven't seen Keone streaming in so long. Keone would be a nice person to raid. I would enjoy raiding Keone. I haven't raided him in a while. Yeah, Keone. I think I will gonna raid Keone. He's building a Prime Elise today. Show us your keyboard. Yeah, my keyboard. Let me show you. This is the Keycult #1 revision 1 TKL. We built it today. Oh wow, that's so cool. Great, looks great. Purple fade. Wow, is that the $3,800 keyboard that someone bought in a silent auction? Yeah. Amazing. Wow, it looks so good. Those lining artisans look perfect for it. Yeah. Look at this matching Fukatsu too. Wow. Oof. Doesn't have Tfue switches? Trash? You don't come around gatekeeping here, Mr. Tempest. Huh? I'm gonna threaten you, huh? I'm gonna do the Bauer with the Tempest puller. Alright, I'm done playing around. Okay. Sorry guys. I apologize. That's cringe. Alright, we're done for tonight, but if you guys have any questions, let me know. I know for a fact that the next stream we won't have like crazy like this sort of keyboard here on the desk, like, you know, building, but I still have some stuff to build, so maybe tomorrow or maybe this weekend, expect me to go live, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the build today. I appreciate all the fun. Yeah, this is why I sub. Gotta check up on the bot because it sounds absolutely nuts. I am glad you like it, my friend. Crazy Derp Turtle, thanks for the awesome streams this week. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining. I streamed like every day this week. Pretty crazy. Definitely won't be the case in a few weeks probably. So yeah. Something to keep in mind that this week I just had a lot more free time compared to usual. Wilson, thank you so much. Have a good night as well. Thanks for having fun. No worries, Pears. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go raid Keone. Say hi to Keone. Keone's a really nice fellow that you should know. Stand-up guy in the community. Super chill, young, and yeah, just one of the really nice chill guys out there. Along with a bunch of others that I've met, like Dr. Huru and Suzzboards or Chongosaurus, Kimchi Jody Boy, Jojo, Jinte. There's a few others out there, but yeah, lots of cool fellas out there, and Keone's one of them. You should definitely say hi and you know, interact with him. Can't believe we rate Lightning Keyboards. Yeah, can you believe Lightning Keyboards rated us? 116 viewers. Wow. And then we suddenly collapsed back to 116. Oh my god. Alright. Sounds good, guys. Thank you so much for keeping company. And I hope you guys have fun. I'll see you guys next time. I believe we're building a Savage or a Brutal 65 next time. So see you then. Bye-bye.